Today we are going to make Burmese dish. It's called Khaow Saey. It's a taste full of flavors of coconut and noodles and meat. It's divided into 4 procedures. The first procedure will be making noodles, spaghetti, 100% organic whole wheat, and you can also take if you don't want whole wheat, you can take the plain ones, the regular ones. Then we'll be making a coconut curry. For that we need half a cup of besan and coconut curry and water. Then we'll be making our meat curry. It will need some meat, and it's just a regular curry that we make in Indian style. Some tomato puree and all the Indian masalas and onions and then chicken. So that's just the Indian regular curry. And at the end, the 4th procedure is to garnish everything with mint and cilantro and dried onions. This we get in the grocery store, Indian grocery store, the fried onions. And you can also fry it and make it at home and store it as well. But I get it from the store. And boiled eggs. So let's start with Khaow Saey. So let's start with our curry. So I took some oil in a cooker because I will have to give it a whistle, and the beef needs some pressure cooker cooking. As my oil starts getting a little hot, I'll start with frying my onions. Jeera is done. I'll put the onions and put some salt and let it cook until it becomes golden brown. So right now I'm doing the fresh one, garlic, ginger and chilies paste. Now I'm going to add the freshly crushed garlic, ginger and chili. Now I'm going to add the tomato paste. Now I'm going to add 1 glass of water and mix it all together. Now I'm going to put the meat. I'm going to put all the Indian masalas, salt, haldi, garam masala, dana jeera and red chili powder. Mix them all together. Close the pressure cooker and let it cook until it's nice, soft and completely cooked. I think I'll need some more water, so I'll put 1 more glass of water because I want curry to be not thick but a little watery, so it goes well with the noodles. Half a glass and another half. Give it a mix and then I'll close the cooker. So now I'm going to close this. I want enough water that my meat doesn't stick in the bottom while it's cooking. And now I close this. I'm going to give pressure to 3 to 4 whistles and we'll check if it's completely done. Then we'll not need more whistles. If it does, then we'll have to check it again. Now while the meat is being cooked, let's start with our noodles. Now my water is almost boiling. It's ready. It's hot enough. I'm going to break my wheat noodles into half and put it in it. Could have done a little more boiling of water, but it's warm enough. So let it to boil. So I'm going to add salt in the noodles and some oil, and then give it a mix and let it cook until it's done. Now let's start with our coconut curry. So now for curry, we will put the basin and we'll roast it. We'll let it cook until it's nicely done and the color changes to light brownish. And also meanwhile, my meat is getting ready in the cooker, and my noodles are also boiling, will be ready soon. So we'll be all done, and then the last thing is assembling them all together, bringing them all together, and then enjoying the delicious food. Now I'm going to add my coconut milk. So I do see some lumps in my curry, which I tried to avoid but I couldn't. So I'm going to use a hand mixture to mix them all together and to clear those lumps and make it a nice smooth curry. So the noodles are ready. I'm going to drain in the strainer and then put it back in the same pot and let it cook for some more time with the stove off. I'm going to close the lid so that it doesn't dry the noodles. Let's check our curry now. I'll have to wait for all the pressure to come out, and then we'll be able to open the cooker. Our coconut curry is ready. We'll start with all the other garnishing ingredients now. So the noodles were ready. I checked the curry. My meat is also ready, and the coconut curry is also ready. Now I'm going to show how we do the complete assembling. First I'm going to put some noodles in a bowl in the base, and then nice and thick gravy, my beef gravy. You can also make chicken gravy if you like. And now I'm going to pour my coconut curry on top of it. And this looks colorful, and we are going to add some more colors to it. So now goes the boiled eggs, and then fried onions, and then mint and cilantro. If you have green onions, you can also chop green onions and you can add on with the mint and cilantro. And if you like chilies, this is chili flakes. If you don't like a lot of spice, you can skip this. But for people who like chili flakes, you can put some chili flakes on top of it. And this is ready to eat.